So, my bestie found this in Chichester High Street today with a seagull pecking at the bag. This was one of many strange books that we found. So she rescued, can't take all the credit here, she rescued said book. So, not how not to be an a-hole husband and lose your wife. So I'm just gonna let me share this with you. A ridiculously easy 30-day guide. Okay.
Page 1.
So, day 1. Oh. Don't be an a-hole. Who, me? I'm not an a-hole. Guess what, dudes? If you're reading this, you're probably fellow a-holes. This is by no means a friggin' lecture, but it's definitely time for a change. Start by not being impatient with her. No more taking your bad day out on her, and tell her how amazing dinner was. Most of all, look into her eyes and tell her that you love her. And kiss that sexy mouth of hers. Who knows, you might even get laid. Over the next 30 days, we'll be going on a little journey together to figure out why we're so great at being an a-hole and not so great at being kind, gentle knight in shining armour that she married. Some days, we'll just examine the crucial changes necessary to avoid losing your wife, and other days, we'll be putting this plan into action. So here we go. We'll keep it simple on day 1, because on this special day, we finally realise it's time for change. Stay attached. Day 2, it's not all about you. It seems a lot of the time it's all about me, and that's how we are, right? Our work, our badass dreams, our insanely huge and hungry beer guts. Okay, our work. But guess what? It's not all about you. Make it about her too. Ask her how her day was. Notice the enticing perfume she's wearing. Try and make it a point to cook for her at least once a week. She'll love it. A little effort goes hell of a far. And be funny. We obviously have a sense of humour, otherwise we wouldn't have even picked up this ridiculously easy guide in the first place. Day 3. I'm rushing through this, by the way. Make her numero uno. So you clearly know what it's all about you, right? You better know, otherwise you skip day 2 and you're already screwing the pooch. But you wouldn't do that. You're focused on your A game, and you remember you're doing this because you don't want to be left by the woman you want to be with forever. She will leave, so listen up. She's your number 1, your princess, your friend, your lover. I don't care if you've been married for 1 or 50 years. Tonight, you're going to do the dishes. Although words are nice, what you do is far cooler than what you say. Day 4, STFU. You know what that means, right? STFU? Probably not, because you're always running your mouth and trying to be right. So take it from me, shut the fuck up. Because guess what? There's never a perfect marriage. You will argue and you will say things you regret. So zip it up, put a sock in it. No one's ever been wrong for being silent. Try it. Do her and you a favour. Listen to her without having the answer already running in your head. You might hear what she's actually saying. Day 5. It's 100%, not 50%. Have you ever heard someone say, meet you halfway there? That's bullshit in a marriage. You meet her all the way there. I guarantee if you will, she will. So what if you had a hard day at work? She probably did too. Give it your all. She deserves it and you deserve it too. You don't want to be left in the dust from an accumulation of times you could have given your 100% but didn't. Because guess what? She might not ever tell you until it's too late. And dudes, believe me, that's the last thing you want. Day 6. Listen, listen, listen. Let's see. Can I say it one more time without yelling? So, sorry, I can't. Listen to her. We spend our lives talking more than listening. It's no wonder. Well, she tells you something life-changing and important that you hear the words, but don't really listen. Remember when you first started dating her? You'd hold on to every word, every syllable, every exclamation. This communication called listening is a tool to let her know that you're engaged, that you care. Such a simple thing. So when she talks to you, Put down whatever the hell you're doing, look straight into her eyes and fucking listen. His words, not mine. Anyway, day 7, foreplay. I did say we were rushing through this. I know, you might have to Google this one because you probably don't know what it means. And if you do, you more than likely suck at it. Even if you think you're king at this, you're not. Sorry. You can't just hop on top of her naked body and pray that she'll be dripping wet by the time you shove yourself inside her. Use your hands, your mouth, and not just for 5 minutes. Go down, go to town. When's the last time you went down for 20, 30 minutes? Ever? This is a must. Kiss her neck and use your hands until she can't stand it anymore. Let her initiate your manliness by grabbing it and put it inside her. When she does this, you'll have immediate affirmation and you'll know you rocked it. Moving on. Day 8. Hey, sorry, sex? Anyway, how often do you have sex? I agree, everyone isn't on the same, but banging your wife is a huge part of your marriage. When I say banging, I mean making love. So bang away, gentlemen. Most men in marriages don't take their wives on the baloney train anywhere near as often as their wives would prefer. This is a big deal. She wants to feel wanted. She wants to feel sexy. Simply, she wants to get banged. Remember though, before you engage in the horizontal hula, buzzing the Brillo or burying the bone, the old lust and thrust, threading that needle, stuffing the turkey, washing the Casbah, refer to day 7. Day 9, respect. In everything you do and everything you say, respect this human that gives her life to you every day. But how, you ask? Open the car door for her. That will really freak her out. Peel the carrots at supper time for her. She might pass out. Do the laundry for her. Rub her feet. Write her a poem. Even when she's not there, talk about her at work like she's the princess you've always dreamed of. Get off the computer with your cock in your hand and go on your wife. That's right, homies. Ease up a tad on the porn. To some, it's considered disrespectful and unrealistic. It may cause damage to your heart, mind, body and soul. Your wife is your porn star. She wants to be, so let her. Let's see what Brian Ronalds has to say for day 10. Appreciate all that she does. Did you notice that she just got a haircut and changed her colour? How about the new perfume she's wearing? About those new sexy high heels that make her legs they look like they go on for miles? Guess what? It's for you. Did you notice? Did you tell her that you noticed? This is huge, fellas. Appreciate all the things she does, great and small. How about that dinner she cooked? Was she trying something new? It might actually have sucked and tasted awful, but do you tell her? Hell no. You appreciate the effort. Pay attention to everything, because the moment you stop will be the moment she stops, and the moment someone else will notice for you. And this, my a-hole friends, could be the beginning of the end. Appreciate everything all the way down to the new pink lacy G-string you bought just for you, we hope. Day 11. Love. Wav. True wav. Isn't that all we need? Mostly, but did you know that everyone has a different love language? There are 5. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time and physical touch. Do you know yours? More importantly, do you know hers? She may have all 5 in some sense, so get off your ass and tell her you love her. Wash her car, fill up the gas tank, spoil her panties off with some gifts, take her for a walk, and after that, give her a body massage, ending with fucking her brains out. I mean, making love. Day 12. Adore her. Invest in her happiness. Tell her how much you adore her every day. She wants to know that you love and appreciate her. And don't just tell her how much, tell her why you adore her. Know what her dreams are, encourage them. The more you support them, the more she'll want you to be a part of them. Make her your top priority. Nobody wants to play second best. Accept this woman, cherish her for the person she is. Honestly, fellas, if you can't do these things for her, she will find someone who will. So don't fuck it up. You get one shot in this life to be the man you need to be in your marriage. Day 13. Give her your quality time. Quality time with your girl is such a BFD, big fucking deal. It seems so damn simple, but this very little thing can be overlooked and forgotten about throughout time. Special time together presents many opportunities for growth in a relationship and shouldn't be optional. This shit is required, dudes. It's these unique times where we form a deeper connection. Here are a few simple suggestions. Cook together. Ever done that? It's badass and quite romantic. Play cards. Hold hands regularly. Snuggle together and watch a movie. Guess what happens during snuggle time? That's right, sex. The ultimate quality time. Don't forget day 7. When in doubt, refer to day 7. You can wind this back at this point. Day 14, help her around the house. This is so easy, but sometimes forgotten. I mean, how hard is it to vacuum or take the dishes out of the dishwasher? It not only helps clean your home, but it shows your wife that you love her. I know you can't do this every day. But how about a couple of times a week? How cool would this be if you walked in from a long, hard day at work, make out with your hot wife, pour her a glass of wine, sit her down and let her watch you vacuum, dust and tidy up the house? You'll have her bragging to all of her friends, and guess what? You're learning how to be the perfect husband, the man she can't stop thinking about. Day 15. Affection is what she wants. Holy shit, you're on day 15. Halfway through your 30-day garden, closer to becoming the man that you are, but just know how to be. Now, this is an important day, so listen up. Here are 5 simple ways to be affectionate instantly. In fact, after you read this day, apply what you've learned as soon as possible. 1. Write her a small note, maximum 3 sentences, and put it in a place she'll later see. 2. Hugs. You can't ever give out too many hugs, it's friggin' impossible. 3. Compliment her, how she looks, how the house looks, what a great mum she is, whatever, it's simple. 4. Bring her flowers. I know, totally cliche, but it wouldn't be a cliche if it wasn't true, she'll dig it. 5. Tell her you love her, she can't hear it enough. Day 16. Use kind words. This is huge, guys. No matter what, never, ever, ever call her names. When you call her names, you might as well throw your marriage right down the shitter. Remember, women are like glass houses, and name calling and hurtful words are like rocks. The more rocks you throw, the more you shatter her inner being into not wanting to be with you. Try some of these kind words on besides, they'll make her heart happy. You make me want to be a better man. You're fun to be with. Your meal was amazing. My most favourite place is to be with you. I love your smile. And how about you make me a happy man? If you're not used to saying these things, it might be a challenge at first, but you're going to get good at this. Damn good. Day 17. Kindness. Small acts of kindness are investments into your future love bank with your wife. We touched base yesterday on using your words of kindness. Now let's build your expertise on showing her. Here's the deal. Without showing kindness to your wife, your marriage will not last. How about saying yes more than saying no? That's a huge start. When you listen to her, use your ears, of course, but even more so, listen with your heart. Make it a habit to look for the good in her instead of the bad. When she's speaking, don't interrupt her. Be polite. Remember, you're well on your way from ridding yourself from the land of a-holes, so apply these random acts of kindness. She'll adore you for it. Day 18, fight fair. So, of course, you figured out there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Show me a perfect marriage, and I'll show you the couple that's not only full of secrets, but full of shit too. You're always going to fight, so fight fair. I know it's difficult, but try to stay calm. You won't remedy anything with a flared temper. I know, it seems impossible, and in the heat of the moment, it's tough. But you're an adult, and not only that, you love and adore the person that's getting on your nerves at that time, so chill the fuck out. Be clear of what the issue is and try not to fight through the late hours of night. You'll wake up feeling like shit and most even remember what the hell you were fighting about. So most importantly, make an effort by not hitting below the belt. You know your wife and all her vulnerabilities better than anyone else, so don't use those things against her. It's uncool and it's not fair. Day 19, nearly there guys. Get to really know her. So hopefully you know her birthday, her favourite place to shop, her favourite drink. If not, boy oh boy, you've got some serious work to do. And you're kind of a dumbass. But don't take that the wrong way, it's all out of love. Seriously though, do you know her favourite colour, her favourite food, her favourite thing to do? What is she most grateful for in her life? If she could go anywhere in the world, what would it be? What's her favourite restaurant, her favourite funny movie? Is she really happy in her personal growth, or does she want to go back to school? Does she desire a promotion at work? You wouldn't believe the things you don't know about the person you eat and sleep with next to every single day. This is an easy day for you. You know why? Because all you have to do is fucking ask. This will bring her so much closer to you and show that you care about what she loves and desires. Day 20, stability. This day is a bit of a toughie because levels of stability for women differentiate from one to the other. For some women, emotional stability is far more important than financial stability and vice versa. So it's your job to find out which one is more important to her. To be safe, find a good balance of both. I know jobs come and go and it can be tough on us guys sometimes, but to make it easier on her and you, create an old shit fund, just in case things go awry. That will bring her peace. As far as emotional stability is concerned, as long as you're following and implementing days 1 to 20 at this point, you're golden. Day 21, make her laugh. Wow, 10 days left, guys. And you've been following this guide so well, she's practically throwing her panties at you when you walk through the door. Well done. She may hardly even recognise you anymore because she's more in love with you today than the days you got married, and that's exactly what you want. Now, if she's not tossing those panties around just yet, you can actually get her naked by being a hilarious husband that you can be. Let's face it, even if you're an ugly dude, you can make a girl laugh, you can steal her heart away. So be funny and silly and lighten your ass up. Day 22, be a man. Don't take that the wrong ways, guys. I know you're a man, but to she, yes, you have a penis that you can lift heavy things and your deep manly voice is sexy and authoritative, but do you know how to be her man? Let me encourage you to give her the feeling that you would do anything to make her feel safe. She wants that. She needs it. She wants you to be nice, but also her knight in shining armour. When she's upset or sad, comfort her and let her know that everything will be all right. When you're together, how about putting your arm around her waist and not her shoulder? Be a confident man. Don't be a pussy. Women love confidence. Don't overdo it with the confidence though. By acting arrogant and egotistical, that'll go against everything you're working towards. It's a fine line, boys. Day 23. Make her feel pretty and sexy. It may be possible that I'm sounding like a broken record, but repetition is healthy. When you create a memory or perform an act, a pathway is created between your brain cells. It's kind of like taking a stroll through a hell of a crazy forest. When you first attempt to make your way through the rubbish, you have to fight your ass through the undergrowth. But once you feel comfort through the road untroubled, it becomes second nature, and that's what we're trying to get through, our thick skulls. Make her feel sexy. Smell and kiss her neck. Tell her she smells good and it's not the perfume, and relish in the moment. Such a small act will entice her. Tell her that her smile is so damn pretty that you can't help but kiss that mouth of hers. When you hug her, hold on to her like you never want to let her go. And don't forget that you picked her and only her to spend the rest of your life with. Are you listening, boys? Day 24, be present. Living in the moment and being forever present can be one of the most important things you can do in your life for her. It's impossible to watch TV, work on your computer, text someone, or having a conversation. Not only is it impossible, it's fucking rude. I get it. Our lives are super busy. So do one or the other, not both. Could you imagine if you were having sex with your wife and while you were all up inside her, she whips out a tablet and replies to an email? You not only have a conniption, you might have a heart attack at the same time. When you're with her, make her the only one that matters. It's like the old phrase, and stop and smell the roses. Your wife is your rose, so stop what you're doing and for the love of God, smell her. Nearly there. Day 25, the nagging, the damn nagging. Stop the nagging. Yours, not hers. This all goes back to being kind with your words. If you've gotten this far, you're truly dedicated into getting out from swinging the a-hole pool and jumping into the fountain of kindness, consideration and love. Well done. But the nagging's got to stop. Why isn't dinner ready? This house is a complete disaster. Why haven't you done the laundry? That's not the way to fold my shirts. Why didn't you fill up the gas tank? You know what I'm talking about, men. This shit has got to stop. Use your words to build her up. And instead of looking for things she might not have done, focus on the things she has accomplished in her day and tell her, it sucks, but humans tend to remember the shitty things that happen in their lives more than the good things. So fill her cup of life with so many good memories that all she remembers when she thinks about you. Day 26, understand her needs. If you haven't figured this one out yet, it's time. It goes back to understanding her love languages. Remember them? Probably not. There are 5. I'll tell you again. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time and physical touch. Not only are these important to know about your wife, but it's important to understand other needs she desires from you and from life. She wants to know what your vital needs are. Have you told her? Women tend to find purpose and security in knowing that she is meeting your needs in a way that no other woman could. Most of all, she wants to be cherished and adored. Sit her down over a glass of wine, learn her love languages. This too, my friends, will get you laid, guaranteed. Day 27, honesty. Honesty in marriage is non-negotiable, period. Whether it's money, the people you're sharing your time with, the things that you do when she's not around. It's all that matters, and she needs to know. So what if you tell a teeny white lie, like skipping out on your diet for the day? You may feel shitty at first, but over the time the second, third, fourth white lie gets easier and easier, and you suddenly become desensitized from the truth. No. Lies destroy trust in a marriage. You want to tell her the truth, or you want her to tell you the truth, right? Wouldn't you want to know if she was hanging out in the park once a week with her old male pal from high school? Hell yeah, you would. In fact, you probably wouldn't like it one fucking bit. The exact same thing applies to you. Of course, you can still be the independent man that you are, but it all comes down to character, which is often defined by what you do when other people aren't looking. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one's watching. John Wooden. Nearly there. Day 28, don't compartmentalise. A wise man I know once said that our lives should be less like TV dinners and more like pot pies. The way we behave and handle ourselves at work, school and home should be the same across the board. Webster defined the term compartmentalise as the ability to separate into isolated compartments or categories. It's unhealthy to separate and isolate different parts of our worlds from our wives. Withholding information about our lives from your spouse is untruthful and is in fact a lie. This is a great way to really fuck up your marriage. So simply be honest with yourself and avoid this self-destruction before it's too late. Day 29. Pay attention. Make every moment count. From when you wake up to when you snuggle next to her before bedtime. Don't forget, guys, this is the woman you vowed to spend the rest of your life with. Make some effort. Pay attention when she talks and to what she says, how she smiles, how she hugs and kisses you, how she raises your children, how she laughs, how she sings, how she acts silly, how she gives you love. Notice all these amazing things that made that special human that stole your heart away. You're a lucky ass man to have found her. Don't let the day-to-day go by without noticing what makes her, her. Day 30. The first date. Holy shit! We did it. It's day friggin' 30. Congrats on your final day. I want you to go back, way back to your very first date. What you did, what you said, how you acted and how you felt. I'm pretty sure you were trying to impress her skirt off. In most cases, you probably did. So take her back to the first day again. Retrace that date. Look at her for the first time with fresh eyes. This time, however, you're equipped with some of the best tools you could have in being a great husband. You can feel great in knowing that the girl of your dreams is happy and is going to stay happy. Rest assured on this first date, you know you're getting laid at the end of the night. And why the hell not? You deserve it. And that is How Not to Be an A-Hole Husband and Lose Your Wife, a ridiculously 30-day guide by Brian Ronalds. Read by me, Leslie Wilson. Thanks very much. Good night.
Thank you.